Hey, the content used in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All rights to the images, music, clips, and other materials used belong to their respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used in this video. Let's get to the video, dog. What's up? So check this out, man. If you know me, you watch my videos before, you know I'm nothing more than a truck driver, right? But I also have a mind to think for myself. And using the knowledge that I've come across over the years, music, videos I've watched, things I've heard, knowledge I've come across, I keep these things in the back of my mind. And I use these things as reference points when other things arise in life. Things on the news, current events, things I hear about, stories that can help me get through my daily life, wisdom and stuff like that. I use them as reference points, man, to kind of figure things out and make my way through life, right? So in this particular subject of the Super Bowl and all elements that go along with the Super Bowl this year, I come across some strange coincidences, bro. Like, things just line up really weirdly and in a timely manner to where it's just so much coincidence there, man, that I had to see if anybody else seeing this thing the way that I see it. What are the main elements of the Super Bowl this year? You got the place where the Super Bowl is being held, which is New Orleans, right? You've got Kendrick Lamar that was named as the headline performer for the Super Bowl this year, right? You have Philadelphia Eagles that are one of the teams that's playing in the Super Bowl this year, right? And you have Kansas City, which is in Missouri, that's playing along the Philadelphia Eagles this year. And if you look at the recent events, just from 2025 alone, like it's only February 5th, and the number of publicized tragedies and events that have happened this year have all one common denominator: the Super Bowl. Again, one more time: Kendrick Lamar, New Orleans, Philadelphia, and Kansas City, Missouri. These events that have happened have all been in conjunction with all four of those elements. What's the coincidence in that, bro? This Super Bowl is really strange this year. Check out these videos, bro. This is like, I don't know. Y'all let me know later on. Hold on.
Hey, yo, baby D. Get your little ass over here on the mic, man. Show these other little niggas they can't fuck with the Dangerous Crew, man. Spit that shit.
Shit on gold chain, gold glasses, prime time like Dion.
Hey, can't do the Quan, do the Dion. You hear me?
He don't speak on me, I don't compete with a peon. Flying a bundle like my name was Dion.
We all know that you cannot get something for nothing. There is a price tag to everything, even your own success.
Here's the final stage of preparation now that the matchup is set.
Han Trong looks at some of the projects and priorities with less than 2 weeks until kickoff.
Matter of days, the Philadelphia Eagles will call the Riverside Hilton home for the Super Bowl, while their rival and reigning Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, will stay at the Marriott on Canal Street.
We all know that you cannot get something for nothing. There is a price tag to everything, even your own success.
Hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air, they falling under the car, all that.
This was an act of terrorism. It was premeditated and an evil act.
Big news for a Compton native.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Just learning this morning, Kendrick Lamar will be headlining the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. While this will be the rapper's first time headlining on the NFL's biggest stage, he did perform as a special guest at the 2022 halftime show alongside Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Lamar has won 17 Grammys and won a Pulitzer Prize for his 2017 album. The 2025 Super Bowl set to take place February 9th in New Orleans.
We all know that you cannot get something for nothing. There is a price tag to everything, even your own success.
Progress tonight in Los Angeles. CAL FIRE says the deadly Eaton and Palisades fires are now 100% contained. Both of those fires erupted on January 7th. The Eaton fire devastated the Altadena area of Southern California, killing 17 people. It scorched more than 14,000 acres and destroyed more than 9,400 structures. The Palisades fire ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, killing 12 people. It scorched more than 23,000 acres and destroyed more than 6,800 structures.
Super Bowl 59 is set, with the Eagles and Chiefs ready to do battle in the Bayou.
Chief Pete, fly Eagles fly to Super Bowl 59.
It's a rematch from 2 years ago and a chance for Kansas City to be the first team in NFL history to win 3 in a row. Travis Kelce and his pop superstar girlfriend Taylor Swift taking the field to celebrate the big win.
Just doing it.
I'm just excited to get down to New Orleans. Let's go make history.
Out east, the Eagles dominating the Commanders in their first NFC Championship matchup. Saquon Barkley setting the tone early, soaring 60 yards into the end zone on the Eagles' first play.
Saquon! Touchdown!
The running back and his quarterback Jalen Hurts, each scoring 3 touchdowns on the ground. The Commanders tried to clamp down.
It's in! Touchdown!
Even pulling off a rare stop of the Eagles' infamous brotherly shove. But Washington couldn't keep command of the ball. as the #1 ranked defense forced 4 turnovers.
And that should be a wrap. I try to downplay it in my head, but it's amazing, man. It's amazing. We're here, Super Bowl. But the goal wasn't just getting there, the goal is to win.
Now, as fans in Philly and Chiefs Kingdom get pumped for Super Bowl action, the countdown for the big game and the Big Easy is officially on.
We all know that you cannot get something for nothing. There is a price tag to everything, even your own success.
The crash of that medical jet in Northeast Philadelphia.
A Learjet 55 went down around 6 o'clock last night, shortly after departing from Northeast Philadelphia Airport.
The crash of that medical jet in Northeast Philadelphia. A Learjet 55 went down around 6 o'clock last night, shortly after departing from Northeast Philadelphia Airport.
With 6 people on board. Ring camera footage shows the plane descending before a massive explosion. A large fire burned in the wake of the crash, prompting a significant response from emergency crews. Vehicles in this area could be seen on fire. Police said multiple people on the ground were hurt, and we spoke with witnesses who detailed what exactly they saw in the aftermath.
There was a fireball, there was debris everywhere, there was people running back and forth, there was so much stuff happening at once.
And it was just very graphic.
Was a Learjet 55 that had just left Northeast Airport, according to authorities, on its way to Springfield Branson National Airport in Missouri. And this
was a Learjet 55 that had just left Northeast Airport, according to authorities, on its way to Springfield Branson National Airport in Missouri. And this
Dion, you know they reside in Kansas City, Missouri, nigga.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Blocks, and they have a whole lot of work to do. It was raining yesterday, and right now, of course, it isn't. And when we get daylight for the first time, that will be a big deal for investigators as well, as they try to go through the very expansive amount of debris that's out here, and also try to narrow down exactly how many victims are in this area as well. Reporting live here in Northeast Philadelphia, Corey Davis, Channel 6 Action News.
Those victims, we know that 6 people were taken to the hospital. Those people were on the ground. 3 of them treated and released. 3 more still receiving care. But of course, we'll expect updates on those numbers as well.
And we do know this morning that Shriner Children's Hospital of Philadelphia has confirmed that their patient was on the medical jet that crashed. We learned 6 people were on board that plane. All of those victims are Mexican nationals. There was a child who was a patient, her mother, and 4 crew members. They were in Philadelphia for transportation after medical treatment at Shriners Children's Hospital. That jet was headed for a stop in Missouri as part of its trip back to Mexico when this disaster occurred just minutes into this flight.
That jet was headed for a stop in Missouri as part of its trip back to Mexico when this disaster occurred just minutes into this flight.
Over the recent surge in ICE raids and deportations, last Monday, President Donald Trump signing executive orders giving ICE agents greater ability to conduct enforcement actions in sensitive areas like schools, churches, and hospitals. Under the Trump administration, ICE agents are arresting nearly 800 people every day. Several local schools have begun handing out Know Your Rights cards, providing guidance on how to respond to immigration officers on campus. This live look here happening in downtown LA again over those protests with ICE arrests and deportations happening across our area. We'll continue to follow this one.
We show you these pictures, we should warn you that it shows the moment of impact between the aeroplane and the helicopter, which you may find distressing. So here's the video. So the video is from airport security cameras. The American television network CNN got hold of it, and it shows two clear angles of the collision between the plane and the Army helicopter near the Ronald Reagan National Airport in the US capital, of course. And
You see what I'm saying? Like, oh no, that's strange, ain't it, bro? Like, everything lines up with the Super Bowl this year. I'm like, what? And then the Donald Trump clip, that was just a bonus clip, but Mexico is tied in to the Philadelphia and Missouri thing with the, it's a lot of coincidences, bro. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong, man, but I question everything. You know, with so much stuff going on in the world, man, and you know, they say we battle not against flesh and blood, but against spirituality and principalities that are unseen. It just made me think about all this stuff, and it just started drawing points together and connecting dots, man. And I don't know. I just wanted to see if anybody else saw that or if I'm just tripping. Maybe I think too much. I don't know, man, but everything just connected. And that Washington D.C. situation with the plane and the helicopter. You know, we all know our president has top security. I watched the video about his limousine that he travels in. It's bomb-proof, and it's got a whole lot of defensive elements to it that'll stop somebody from harming our president. But that Washington, D.C. plane taking off and the helicopter meeting at that intersection, it brings a new situation into light. Like, is the president safe when he's in the air? Because now they can not only have to take a shot at him off the roof or, you know, try different other little tactics that they've used, but now we have to bring this part of it into account too. That space, that aerial stuff. Will the president be safe when he's flying? I don't know, man. And then the plane from Philadelphia to Missouri, it was supposed to go to Mexico afterwards. And then the immigrants in California, they're having a protest for Mexicans that are illegals, and it's just a lot. I don't know anything. I don't know anything, bro. I'm just a regular man, just like you. I work a 9 to 5. I'm just like you. But God gave us a brain to be able to think too, man, and analyze things, interpret things. And that's just my interpretation. I'm not saying any of it's right, but I'm just saying, just pay attention to some things, man, and, you know, maybe you can figure some stuff out and see what's going on. But I don't know. I'm not going to hold you, bro. I'm out. Y'all be safe, man. Just keep your eyes open. All right, peace. I'm out.